Oh, so let's get started. So here, first every time one after the other you want to handle, then on dialog doesn't help. So what you need to do, you have to set up a one-time listener for single dialog event. So one time, so listener you have to write. So that case once. So that's the meaning itself telling once only this listener you can use. So that is what we are doing here. So set up a one-time listener. Set up a one-time listener. So to handle each event, to handle each event. So to handle single event, to single dialog event. So each dialog, one handler you have to write. Say in this dialog, so what I'm doing, I'm fetching the DM message and then I'm accepting. So maybe I'll put accept only. Because first one is, so they click me, right? So the first one, just simple, okay. One simple alert. So that is, I don't need to type, right? I don't need to type that. So that is what I'm just doing this. So then if I want one more, right? First I need to click on this. So trigger that single dialog. So first this one that I'm triggering. So now I want to configure a confirmation dialog. So set up another listener. Confirmation dialog. So you set up another confirmation dialog. And the same, this one you just copy paste, okay? Just copy paste. So, and maybe you can just give the same these things. So no, there is no change here. There is no change. So then just click on so that this buttons dot nth click of one. So after that, there is a one message, right? Can you see this? There is a message. So if you click on this, you need to get this. How can you get that? So just see this. So PID. So there is a confirm and use that locator and use text content method to get that thing. I'm going to print that. Okay. So let me print that. So system.out.println and confirmation message. So confirmation message after event trigger. Right? So after event trigger, what is the message? So that I'm trying to get it. So page dot locator. So the locator I'm taking hash the value. So then, so how can you get the text? Dot text content. So this is how we will get the text. Next, for this prompt, again you have to set another. So listener event. Set up another listener event for prompt dialog. Same you can do for for example, you want to do a dismiss. You can write one more event. So one more, for example, for the same this one, I'll do so let instead of dialog, accept. what I can do? So dismiss. That's it. Maybe this, you can click on this message. So the listener, then event you trigger it. Okay, so that's what you need to do. Then the message. So this message after OK event. OK confirm. And this one I'll write message after cancel confirm event. Okay, so like this you can write. So dismiss also you can write. And another one I want to write setup for prompt. I'll set up for prompt. So prompt, no, you can just do set up a listener, set up a, see that each event I'm writing a listener. So it's a lengthy code, right? So you want to handle all of them at a time, you can handle. So one single listener you are writing there is the on dialog and you're handling everything. So which one is no best for you? Based on your requirement, you choose that. So multiple times if you want to call, you have to use a once dialog. Remember that. For prompt dialog. So prompt you will just type, right? You will type the value. Playwright. So then no trigger the event. So you trigger the event. So now you will get a message. So this message. So you get this message. So there is a prompt demo. After the triggering the event, so you can get sys out on OK event page dot, so locator, and so just hash this one dot text content. Okay, so then so I want the event which should be cancel, dismiss one. So I'm doing a dismiss one also. So here I can put a, so dismiss. Click the event. Okay, so cancel event. So that's all about all the test cases. So let's run this. Each single event you're setting up. See, one by one you're clicking. See, all of them you got it here. See, I'm an alert box. Press a button. OK. You pressed OK. See that second one, cancel. You pressed cancel. So you enter Playwright. So then you entered Playwright. Second time also it is saying you entered Playwright. So entered cancel, you have entered Playwright. So it is entering Playwright again. Maybe that is there already. Second time it is taking. So why it is taking second time, last time? So you have entered whatever it is coming, it is showing that. Yeah, so that's how you can handle all kinds of so to down. So it went up. So here I got it. Let me. Okay, very good. So any questions before going for the frames? I covered both the scenarios. So if you have any doubts, let me know. So no questions?
Ramesh, in generally in real time, these listeners can be used at the only like button kind of stuff, or any actions we perform on top of that, we can get that one.
Which one, the alerts?
Yeah, alerts or this on dialog.
Yeah, so there will be this JavaScript alerts will be there. Normal pop-ups also there. Window dialogs. When you click on that, you will have the elements, right? You will have elements. Everything that HTML code will be there. But this JavaScript alerts, you won't have HTML code. That's the
Okay.
difference between both of them. Okay.
Yeah.
So both will be used. So not necessary you have to use this one only. So both will be used. Okay. Okay. So now frames, right? We have to handle the frames. So how can we handle frames? So you know already we have a frames concept in our so here itself we have frames concept, right? Here it is frames. So the direct method you have frame method. You can use a frame name or you can use a frame locator. So if you're using a frame locator, you can use a frame locator. So if you have a frame name, you can use a frame name. So both methods you can use. Any one. So this is the selector, you can give a frame name. So any one method you can call, handle that. If you don't handle, it will throw error. Generally it won't. So perform the action, frame inside elements. So that is the one we are going to do that. So we have, generally I used to do data. So so let me show you jQueryui.com. So here you have, so this is the one autocomplete link directly you can take, and this is the one. So this one is inside the iframe, this tags edit box. You need to fill the data here. So that's it. So how can you do that? Without frame, we'll try. With the frame, we'll try. So that you will get idea, right? Whether it is frame handling required or not, you will come to know. So this you can see there is a iframe. So iframe, there is a class. So the iframe inside, you have again HTML head to body. So if you want to handle that, you should first switch to this frame. Then you can do action on this frame elements. So if you want to do that, so let's switch it first and then do it. So I'll write both. So write a code for this. Iframe. Take my method. I'll just take no in so I want to save the time. So let's go and fill this. Just copy this. So let's save the time. One more. Okay. So this is not the one, right? Let's take our so URL. So this is the URL. Even in Rediff also you have frame. Maybe you can use that also for normal frames and iframes. I'm just using this. We'll try that also. See, so once you reach here, so we need to locate the frame. On that frame, you type the element inside value. So first locate the frame using locator. So you have to use a frame locator method. So page dot frame locator. So and then you give the locator value. What is that locator value? We have seen already here. So demo frame. So I'm giving a class and I'll take the CSS selector. So directly I can write dot. So this one. So this will return the. So what is the return type of this? You can see it returns a frame locator. Okay. So put that frame locator. So frame locator. So iframe equal to, just put iframe equal to it. Okay. So import that. Then in that iframe, you identify which element you want to. So identify that. So I'm going to identify in this iframe, type the value in the tags edit box. So type the value in the tags edit box. So I'll type, so iframe element dot locator. You are identifying so that what is the value is there for the edit box. So we have seen here, right? Input tags is there. Tags. So you write hash tags dot. So fill, for typing we can use a fill method. And whatever you want, you can type it. Playwright. Okay. So that's it. And even you can, if you want, you can close the browser also. Otherwise, it will close automatically. So because we are doing a try block, so this try block purpose itself is that one. So let me close the browser also. So on the top we use browser, right? Browser dot close. That's very simple, right? Frame locator you are using. And you don't need to write a no in Selenium we used to do driver dot switch to method dot frame or frame locator, all those things. You don't need it. Identify the frame and frame inside, go to the element and perform the action. So let's run this. Oh, very fast. I will comment out this. Let me put some thread dots there. 2 seconds is enough. We can just observe, that's enough. So whether it is typing or not, we need to see that. See, it got typed. That's it. See, without this, and it won't work out. So if you write a directly paste dot, suppose you have written directly paste dot. See what will happen. So I'm not using this. Let's run this. Where it is going to type on. See, it's not doing action. See, anything, even in Selenium, Playwright, you have to handle that properly. So to handle that, you can use a frame or frame locator you can use. Right? Clear, we have seen locate alerts how to handle, frames how to handle, drop down how to handle, jQuery drop down how to handle. So we have seen. So we covered almost many things. See, timeout error. So 3000 milliseconds, 30,000 milliseconds exceeded. Okay. So you can tell all these timeout errors we got, yeah. Okay. So I'm just, reverting back. So you don't need that. Okay. Now, so let's say normal frame also we need to see, right? Normal frame also we need to see that. So let's go here, Rediff. Just checking rediff.com. So whether if it is a normal frame is there. So I think this one has a normal frame. So let's see, this one might have a normal frame. This edit box. Stock. Yeah, here you can see there is a frame. There is a frame. Oh, this is also a frame. Maybe you can take an exercise of this one. So you have ID or name, you can use a frame method. Instead of frame locator, you can use a frame method. The frame name is there, you can give frame name dot. So this, you can type any, enter company name or mutual fund name. So here, okay. So that you can try it out, whether you're able to type or not. So I'm just looking for the normal frames. Yeah, should have that, right? So frames, listed frames. Yeah, this one might have. I think this is a good example also. You can try this. Good example. You can try this also. And you have normal frames or top frame. So frame inside you have again one more frame. So all this you can try it out. Even that is, one thing is you can get all the frames, number of frames also you can get it. So how can you get a number of frames? Right? So that is also we need to see how can you get all the frames. I already given, right? This just give. So locator and locator value frame, just give the frame. So this tag name you give, automatically you'll get a number of frames available in that pages you will get. automatically. So the list of frames, it will return to you. Page dot, there is a frames method. So let me show you that there is a frames method. Page dot frames. Say frames method is there. See, you can see the list of frames you will get. Okay. Even you can get a frame URL also. A lot of methods are there. But you can use this frames method to get a number of frames in the web page. So you can try this and take an example of that to handle that frames and alerts. So let me show you one of our, I think, did I push the code or not? Sure, did I push the code or not? README folder, all with all the exercise I have pinged you guys. So that exercise we can try it out. So are you practicing first of all, Sarita, Shiva?
Yes, Ramesh. I practiced that exercise what you have given yesterday.
This is very low.
Yeah, I did that exercise what you have given yesterday, Ramesh.
Hmm.
So in that I have a question on that. So you said we have to fetch the value, right? So after that, initially I used text content, but it didn't fetch the value. But I used input value, then it worked. Is that okay, Ramesh?
Yeah, input value also fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So you are you're getting that after the result, right? That answer.
Yes, Ramesh.
Yeah. So input value also fine.
I have tried 3 different ways: subtracting, adding, and dividing.
Yeah. Very good.
Value,
Very good.
get by value, get by label, get by index. I have used and fetching the values.
Create a Git repo, Sarita. So push the code and share me the Git account, okay?
Yeah,
So that
sure,
it will be a practice for you. Git commands also.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so that really helps you. So because nowadays people are asking, can you give me your Git repo? Right?
Oh, yeah.
So that you can showcase your work. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's start doing that. That really helps you a lot. Okay. And so the next one I want to show you is so what other concept left here? Let me see. So we have covered dialogues, frames, and waiting for element we have seen. Wait for selector. So this wait for selector you can use that I have shown you in the jQuery dropdown. Okay. So select options we have seen. Check and check we have seen. Uncheck, I think we can try this uncheck also in the same way. You can try that. Press. Okay. Press, I think, yeah, press, I'll show you that. Okay. Type we have seen. Fill we have seen. So double click we need to see. And click we have seen already. So wait for navigation, reload. Navigate method anyway we are using regularly. And yeah, so we covered pretty much so many methods. Let's see what else pending. Screenshots, I think, did I show you screenshots and PDFs? Not yet, right?
Yeah, you explained theoretically, Ramesh, not in the program.
Okay, so we haven't seen screenshots.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so let me show you one last one, a very simple one. So basic authentication we have in the, so I'll cover that basic authentication. So tomorrow we'll see a different concept. Okay. So basic authentication you have here in the So let me show you this. Sure, I'm getting here or not. So we have a basic auth. Did you remember this user and pass is admin? User and pass is both admin. You have to pass. See, this is the basic auth. So you cannot handle this. See, there is no HTML code for this. This is the JavaScript they have written this. Then how can you handle this? So let's write this code. How can we do this? There is a context options class is there. Then there is a method in that new context options class. We have a method set HTTP credentials function is there. That function inside you can give the credentials in the browser launching time itself. So in the browser context, so we have to use this. So this kind of authentication things you will get and you have to do that. So let's go and do that quickly. Handle basic auth. It's very simple, not very complicated also. Handle basic auth dialog. Okay, so I'm just taking quickly. So let me copy the required one to make it very faster. So till I'll take this one. So remaining thing we'll write it below. Okay. So I want this. Launch method I'm ending here because I want to know browser context. So I'm creating a browser context. In the browser context only you can handle that. So we have one more, you close it. Handling the basic auth in browser context. So you can handle here. So browser context. So it will give you a context object. That's why browser context equal to. So browser dot, so the top, this object dot. So let's import this. So if you import, you will get a properly, you won't get any errors. Make sure that import new context. So there is a new context is there. So select that new context with the options because we have to give option, right? New context. So with the new options and then new browser. So take the new browser dot. So new, again, new content, new context options, new context options. So dot set. See, there is a method, so there are a lot of setters. Set act. So HTTP credentials method is there. So can you see that HTTP last is there? Set HTTP credentials. So this will handle, and you can give username passwords. So first, so admin, right? Admin, and another one. So admin. That's it. So this is the only thing we have to do. So remaining, you can just launch, okay, page, just create the page, create a page object. Yeah, we have 4 minutes. Let's quickly finish this. Page equal to that context dot. So new page. So new page and page dot navigate. Just navigate to that one. So page dot navigate. So and give the URL. Just copy this URL. So we have to give. So this one, basic. Okay. So then you can just know that locator, the header, you can get it. So you can print the header. So the next page, if you go, you will get the header, right? So this one, this header you will get. Okay. BasicAuth admin sign in. So this BasicAuth you need to get it. So that's what we have to do that. So let's do quickly. So page dot locator, and so there is a what is that locator value? So I'll take this locator values. So there is h3 tag. So you can give directly, right? A tag name, h3 tag name you can give in the text content. I'm just fetching that. Okay, that's it. So you can try, you can use automatically it will handle. Let's run this. So it should print a BasicAuth. Is printing or not? If you don't handle that, it will not work out. See, BasicAuth you got it. If you want, you can get this, even this also. So P tag is there. So you can try all these things. So you can take the CSS selector and you can get it. So if you just give this, see CSS selector, and you can try it out. Page dot locator dot text content. Yeah. See, so we got it both. That's all. Yeah, BasicAuth we covered, alerts of frames we covered, dropdowns, jQuery, dropdown, checkbox. So most of the things we covered. And so once it is done, we can, so tomorrow I'll show you some locators and different screenshots and PDFs how to take, and the browser context purpose, I'll show you that. So these are the things pending. Other than that, we are good. Then we can see, develop a one-page object model. Then we'll write a API testing also with this Playwright. So with that, we are good. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Any questions?